What's up, witches? It's Witch Angel Nakora, and welcome to Lonely Souls. Now, this is just a beta, and I found this on Gamejolt when I was looking for some stuff to record. Now, this is the Oka Ruto visual novel, and it's so beautiful. I mean, I actually played this a long time ago on my own, and it's by Navy Pink. It says so on the bottom, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to read this over again because I loved the story. There's like multiple endings from what I hear, but I've only been able to get like 2 of the endings. So let's just jump on into it. Huh? Can't click new games. Let's go to wait. There we go. The things that in like out of the mounted box. Oh, hi there. So you're navy pink. I like your outfit. This game was made using the Ren'Py visual novel engine, okay. It's based on a Yandere simulator fanfiction on fanfiction.net. Hadn't been on there in like a long time. I mean, I used to have an account on there, but not anymore. Yandere simulator and all of its characters belong to Yandere dev. This is only a fan game, of course. Cool. Oh, that's neat. Go to the content warning. Yes, please. This game contains murder, graphic violence, possession, sexual themes, implied. Oh dear gods! I'm going to blur that word out during editing. Suicide and swearing. You have been warned. That in mind, do you want to play the mature version or the censored version for the more sensitive readers? Censored, please, because that way I don't have to like blur a lot of stuff out. You play as Oka Ruto, the occult club's leader. There are 2 characters you can romance, and every choice you make affects them in some way. You can change your route in certain points of the game, but it will not be the same as staying on one route from the beginning. Okay. Be careful what you choose. Okay, this is like butterfly effect. There are far more dangerous things in your school than heartbreak. Whew. I'm glad we're playing the censored version. Alright, we're on the prologue. Let's get started. It's Friday at last. I was looking forward to the weekend. But I still had the whole day of school before me. It was quite late, so I headed straight towards my classroom. I stopped at a curious sight. Oh, hi, Senpai! Taro Yamada, my classmate, was standing inside. But he was not alone. Oh, it's Kizana! I love the artwork in this. No, it's not like that. I was only trying to... What could this be about? I didn't want to make my presence known to them. I was standing by the door listening closely. Kizana had always been irritable and dramatic about everything, but recently she used to be popular and liked among the other students. But everything changed. A few days ago, I heard some students gossiping about her. It didn't take long for the horrible rumors to spread throughout the school, and everyone knew her darkest secret. Even the teachers were disappointed with her behavior. I wasn't sure if those rumors were true, though. I didn't want to believe them. I knew from experience how naive the students were when it came to gossip. If I were Kizana, I wouldn't be as much bothered by the low reputation. But I guess the president of the drama club was used to being popular and receiving compliments. Lately, she only heard insults from the other students. It wasn't fair. Look, I don't care about these rumors. I don't believe any of it. You don't? You said it wasn't true, and even if it was, I don't care. I know you're a good person, Kizana. Kizana was silent, frozen, unable to manage even a single word. At least someone in our school wasn't cruel. Maybe the world wasn't such a dark and lonely place after all. You really aren't bothered by it, Senpai. None of it. Her face lit up. Before the rumors, she used to be so confident, to the point of being arrogant. It seemed that all of her charm disappeared together with her hope. It really was sad to watch how she changed throughout this past week. I barely knew her or Taro, but I saw them together a couple of times. I hoped he could make her happy again. Nobody deserved to be treated like she was being. Kazana glanced at the clock in the classroom. She didn't have much time left before the classes were to start. Senpai, can I ask you something? Of course! I want you to meet me by the cherry tree behind the school today, at 5 p.m. Tara was silent for a second before replying hesitantly. Alright, I'll be there. Yes. But don't be late. I'm not the patient type. Got it. That's cool. I entered the classroom the moment Kazana left. Good morning. Hello, Oka. His voice was as long as our interactions usually were. We were only classmates. Aww, sweet. I barely knew anything about him, but I noticed that he was a friendly sort. There weren't many students like him in the school in that regard. Lunchtime. On lunchtime, I went to my club as always. It was a quiet place, one where I could meet with my friends and just rest between classes. I noticed that Shin was already in the room when I got there. Shin Higaku. He helped me found this club. He was quiet and secretive, but somehow we got along. Maybe it was because I wasn't exactly the most social person around either. Hi. He only nodded to me and let me know he heard me. One could call him ignorant, but I knew he wasn't just very talkative. We knew each other for a year, and I still had trouble figuring him out. I saw my other clubmates come in, each of them greeting me happily. They all accepted me, respected me, and trusted me as their leader. It was almost unbelievable that a girl as shy as me would gain so much support. When I founded the occult club, so many students signed up to join. Of course, a few of them either left the school or left me. It wasn't easy to watch people go, especially when I thought they cared. Not even about me, but the club itself. I was still lucky to have those who chose to stay. It was definitely enough for me. After school. Have you heard? Saki's throwing a party tomorrow. I saw May talking about it to Koharu on lunchtime. Were you not invited? Saki must be thinking I'm going to steal Sora from her. Why would she think that? I know, right? I'm so out of that guy's reach. I was on the rooftop, listening to the Batsu sisters talking. My quest to reveal their true nature was not successful so far. But I knew better to lose patience. They were just very good at hiding their true nature. I felt something wrong about them since the first time I saw them at school. I wasn't going to let it go until I'd found out the truth about them. Sakyu, it's her again. Get lost, freak. I was frozen. I didn't know what to do. Looks like we're going to have to teach you some manners. I started running as fast as I could. You're not getting away this time. Oh, crap. Running down the stairs, I barely had time to think of what I should do. Oh, crap. We need to save it right here. Oh! It was literally a timed event. Ah, I hate timed events! I tripped and fell on the stairs. Feeling Saki's hand on my back, I closed my eyes and waited. I always waited. How many times do I have to tell you to stop that? You're creeping us out, you freak. Just leave her. She won't do that again. Yeah, as if I hadn't told her before. You just don't understand, do you? I felt a hand push me. I fell down the stairs with a painful thud. It hurt, but I got used to it already. I heard the Batsu sisters go upstairs, leaving me on the floor. Why are they doing it? I packed the things that fell out of my bag and left the school, clutching my bag tightly to my chest. Oh, Oka. Now we're in chapter 1. We're going to be continuing this up to about, I guess, halfway. So let's get on into this. You know, it was really mean of the Batsu sisters to do that, but you can't stop a bully, you know. Monday, before school. What time is it? I should be getting up. Slowly, I opened my eyes to check the time. It's 7 a.m. already? I'm gonna be late to school. Quickly, I put on my school uniform along with my dark stockings and matching arm warmers and ran out of the room. After putting my shoes on, I glanced at the mirror on the wall briefly. Dark circles were clearly visible under my eyes, and my hair, a mess as always, was casting a shadow onto my pale face. I didn't have the time to put on any makeup this morning, so I rushed out of my house into school. I know the feeling. I used to have to like run to the bus without having to put on even a little bit of makeup, not even a little bit of foundation or eyeliner. So for a few moments, I ran before I got tired quite quickly and starting panting for air, exhausted. It was then that I saw him, Taro Yamada. He was walking alone, which seemed strange. I always saw him with other girls before. Until that day he would usually hang out with Kazana, Shinobu. I saw them together on Friday after all. Ignore my phone in the background! It wasn't that I knew everything that happened at school. In fact, usually I tended to avoid gossip and not be interested in other people's relationships. But I couldn't help but notice that they were close. So it was weird to see him walking alone. And he looked slightly depressed, so against my better judgment, I decided to approach him. Even as a loner, I've always cared about other students more than it seemed. And I wanted to help. Hi, Taro. Aw, it's sweet. Without a word, he turned to me. He seemed surprised that I even spoke to him. Why are you walking alone? I always saw you with Shinobu-san. I always thought you would be together. Did it sound as awkward as I thought it did? Was I really making a fool of myself in front of my classmates again? Taro looked down at his feet when he heard me mention Kazana, and seemed even sadder than before. His silence gave me a moment to look at his face more closely. I knew many girls at school liked him. It was no surprise, honestly, since he was always so nice to everyone. He even treated me like I wasn't some sort of freak. What I didn't pay much attention to, at least until now, was how handsome he was. His eyes matched his dark, messy hair. His face looked deep in thought as he looked down, remembering his friend. Now I knew why so many girls fell for him. Unfortunately, he never had much luck when it came to romance. Osana Najimi, his childhood friend, was expelled from school 3 weeks ago. A week later, Amai Odayaka, the cooking club's president, rumored to have a crush on him, suddenly changed her mind about him, and now even seemed to avoid him at school. And now Kazana? I wasn't stupid. I knew something was wrong. Kazana, she went missing last Friday, and no one has seen her since then. My eyes went wide at the revelation. Could it be? I shouldn't ask about it any further. I cared more about his well-being than Kazana's fate at that moment. I had to say something. I'm so sorry. I had no idea. He nodded slightly and regained his calm expression, even smiling ever so slightly to me. It's okay. His eyes were so charming at that moment. I couldn't help but smile back at him. We walked together to school and stopped by the entrance, since we still had some time before class. Suddenly, Taro looked at me with a questioning look on his face. So, Oka, are you busy at lunchtime? What do you mean? You know, I don't have anything to do, so I'm probably just gonna sit in the plaza and eat lunch alone. I felt sorry for him. He just lost his best friend. Besides, he was nice, and I really would like to spend time with him. But I had a club meeting to attend to on lunchtime. What should I do? Oh, now we're at an impasse. We gotta save right here. Oh, it's auto. Oh, here's save. Sorry, I could not, even with my glasses on, I can't read the really pretty cursive. See, right there. And I like there's the pentagram on each spot, which actually matches my necklace. That's kind of neat. Let's see. We can go with, sure, I'll spend time with you. But if we choose I'm busy, we'll probably have Shin take over the club duties, I guess. And I don't know equals probably a neutral route. We need to get a big ol' slice of that Senpai, so let's go with sure, I'll spend time with you. I don't really have anything to do in particular, so I guess I'll join you if that's fine. Was I really doing this? Lunchtime was always the time for club meetings, and yet I would be absent for the first time. My choices are my own, I reminded myself. I don't have to attend every single meeting after all. Besides, a change would be nice, wouldn't it? Really? That would be great. We could meet up outside of our class later. I smiled as we went on our own separate ways, but still somehow connected even after our first ever conversation. Something was changing in my life, and I was thrilled to see where my new relationship with Taro would take me. Oh, now we're in chapter 2? Oh man, this is getting so good. Okay, Monday class time. We're gonna continue through chapter 2, and we're gonna take a break after chapter 2 is over if it's not too long. But if it is, we'll just break it up. I glanced at the clock, nervous. It was almost lunchtime. Soon I would meet Taro, and we would spend some more time together. I wasn't sure how to feel about it, though. He was nice, but my club... forget it, I told myself. I wanted to have fun with a new friend and enjoy myself, and not keep worrying about my responsibilities. Know the feeling there, Oka. Know the feeling. Finally, the bell rang, interrupting my thoughts. I quickly gathered my belongings into my bag and left the classroom. Once outside, I was approached by Taro. Hey, Oka! His cheerful voice startled me just a little. I still wasn't used to him talking to me like that. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. His soft chuckle as he scratched the back of his neck in an awkward manner was adorable. I smiled at him, feeling more confident now. Oh, she's so precious. While we were walking downstairs, I realized something. I was always weirdly aware of where he was. Behind me and to the left and right and then a bit closer. His presence as close to me was making me catch my breath suddenly every time he was there. I was so excited to spend time with him. When we arrived at the plaza, there was no one there, other than us. Taro looked so beautiful with his dark hair flowing in the light breeze. I was watching him carefully, studying him, trying to memorize every detail of his perfect face. Suddenly I realized how close we were. It gave me a weird feeling in my stomach. Before I could analyze it any further, I turned my head to see something that caught my attention. One of the doors was slowly closing, most likely because of the wind. After all, the pink petals of the cherry trees around us were flying everywhere, so it was no surprise that the wind could move one of the doors. When the door closed, however, it was opened again, just enough for me to catch a glimpse of a person quickly walking through the corridor. It was a dark blue-haired student, still an occult club member. Judging by its height, it was Shin Higaku, my clubmate. Although the occult club's members weren't very talkative, I had quite a few chances to speak to Shin. He was the first to join my club and helped me convince a few students to join it, which, to be honest, wasn't an easy task. Shin was so dedicated to the club. It was mainly because of him anyone wanted to join it. That's when the occult club was officially started. I would never forget the headmaster's expression when we showed him a list of students who signed up to join it, and he had no choice but to accept it. As for Shin, he was strange. Even though I was sure I was the closest person in the entire school to a friend for him, he barely spoke to me when it wasn't necessary, and rarely showed any sign of emotion. Most, if not all, the occult club's members had a bad reputation at school, but for Shin, it was understandable. Students tended to avoid him, as he was much more impulsive than me, and was really quick to anger. Sometimes even I didn't know how he would react to some things, so I tried not to make him nervous. I was always good at staying on people's good sides, even though he was sometimes really difficult to deal with. I trusted his knowledge and intelligence enough to grant him control over the club whenever I was gone. Which reminded me, why was he here? Shouldn't he be in the club right now? I felt someone poke my arm gently. It nearly made me jump in surprise. I, too, am easily startled. Oh, hi, Senpai. Oh, sorry. Taro. I completely forgot about him. Guess I wasn't used to hanging out with other people. Aww. This is why I love Oka. She may be shy and, like, weird and stuff, just like me, but I love her. It's like, I could see myself being her if I were to ever cosplay her. So, Oka, you're the leader of the occult club, right? Of course. It was what I was known for among other students, that I was weird or creepy. Still, I decided to tell them the truth, hoping for the best. Yes, I founded this club. That's cool. Cool? He was okay with it? Most people would have freaked out by then. What are you, Taro? Are you a member of any other clubs? I'm not. I don't know, I haven't really found my place yet. I'm trying and discovering everything there is to see without being bound to anything. Or anyone. I think it's better that way. It's kind of freedom. We're still in high school after all, so we should really be enjoying ourselves, no? I looked up at the sky, contemplating his words. Maybe he was right. I never thought about life like that. I was always so focused on the future, I kept forgetting the present. And maybe it had much to offer. I always felt like I belonged in the occult club, but perhaps it was time to move on. I never thought much about it, but you could be right. He was quiet. What should I do? Oh, is this another one? It's good. I've always felt so lonely. You know, when I first came to the school 2 years ago, I was hoping to find friends. People who would understand me, or at least tolerate me. I tried so hard to make others like me. When I think about it now, it seems like they weren't trying at all. I was pretending to be someone I'm not, just to make friends, but I failed. I looked at him to catch his reaction, but he was silent. His reassuring smile urged me to continue. But as time passed, I realized what I'm really like, and they saw me as a freak. So I stopped pretending when I knew all I thought. So lonely. I was so lonely for the rest of my first year of high school. But then when I came to school for the second year, I decided to be myself and created the occult club. I was able to gather enough students to found it pretty quickly. Finally, I had somewhere where I could come back to. I had people I trusted. I was so happy. I smiled, remembering all those times my clubmates brought me comfort and advice. But my joy faded at the memories of those other students. And yet, even when I'm spending a lot of time with the rest of the occult club, I still can't bear the looks the students give me when they see me every day. They look at me like I just don't fit in. And they just whisper to one another, and I know that they're talking about me. It hurts. I can't. No. It's too much. Why'd I even bring that up? I tried to hold back a sob, staring at Taro, who was listening to me the entire time. Huh. I think we may have a lot in common. We got another relationship point. I looked at him, still trying to calm down. What do you mean? I don't really like spending time with the other people, at least most of them. Not that many students come here during the day, so I just have some time to think, just be myself. Well. Oh. Now this is so sweet. Before I could finish, though, the bell rang, meaning the end of lunchtime. Before we could reach the inside of the school, though, Taro stopped me suddenly. Ooh, what's it gonna do? Hey, mind if we exchange phone numbers? That way we can talk anytime you want. Oh, you got the numbers, girl. You got them digits. Oh, alright. After exchanging our numbers, we ran to our classroom on the third floor together. Just a bit late. When I opened the door to the school, I was sure I heard footsteps. We're gonna stay right here, guys. I've been recording for about half an hour. And this is actually just a pretty good place to save. I mean, we're gonna stay right here. And we're gonna go through this pretty often because there's supposed to be multiple endings. Ugh, excuse me. I don't really like burping on camera there. So, we're gonna go on to the main menu and end it right there. This game is starting to give me so many feels. I am not kidding. This game is giving me 100% feels. And I love it. So, we're going to start off from the main menu in our next episode. We're going to see if we can't get our beloved Senpai. I'm just happy to be playing this. I had this on the back burner for a very long time. Because I was trying to get all my recordings set up for April. Sorry, my brain's not working right now. And by the time this goes out, I've already had everything else recorded for the entire month. So I'm gonna get on out of here. I have a bunch of work to do, guys. I'm gonna leave the link for this game down in the description below so y'all can check this out for yourself or play along or whatever. Give this creator some love. Give Navy Pink some love, guys. I mean, just like Stefano, who is Brazilian, I don't know what Navy Pink is, but even though English is not her first language, she did a pretty damn good job so far on this game. This is, as I said, this is just a beta. So I'm gonna get on out of here. If you like this video, why don't you hit that like button faster you can cast a spell of the face, and if you haven't already, join that subscribe button and be part of my coven. I do videos Monday through Friday, unless I'm not here. Or doing something else. I'll see you all soon. Mwah! Stay magical, my friends, and even if you're creepy and weird, I still love you.